Next we will see codes and specification of piping. What are codes? They are broad-based set of guidelines that governs the total scope of a project. Codes are originated from a number of sources like ANSI, that is American National Standards Institute, and ASME, American Society of Mechanical Engineers. The ASME has developed the code for pressure piping B31 that governs the engineering of petroleum refineries and related processing plants. Next, what is a specification? They are developed as a specific set of guidelines for design, fabrication and construction of a piping facility. Written to maintain consistency and uniformity throughout all phases of a project, specs are very detailed. Engineers, designers and drafters must use specs to establish sizes, pound ratings and dimension of pipe and equipment. Next is specification classes. Specifications are divided into classes developed especially for particular services. Classes are categorized by the commodity within the pipe. They take into account whether the commodity is a gas or liquid as well as design and operating temperatures, pressures and corrosiveness. Specification class use service parameters to establish flange, pound ratings, pipe wall thickness, pressure and temperature limits as well as the type of pipe and fittings connected to be used. They specify which manufacturer to purchase valves from as well as the specific manufacturer's model number to be used. Classes specify the material gaskets will be made of and whether branch connections are to be made using straight tees, reducing tees or stubbins. You can see some of the specification list over here, like the class A15, what is the rating, that is 150 rating RF, material, what is the material, that is carbon steel, and the service, it's the process. A15C, A15P, these all are different classes. You can see C30, the rating is 300 rating RF, that is race phase, the material is carbon steel and service is process. This is a typical specification A15. We can see the pound rating, that is 150 rating RF, race phase. Then the corrosion elements, the material is carbon steel, what is the design and operating design pressure and operating temperature, the items, the pipe sizes, description, what type of pipe, fittings, what type of fittings, flanges, what type of flanges, all those are mentioned in this specification. Even you can see the gaskets, what type of gaskets are used. Here it is flexitalic and 150 rating gasket. This specification is basically for 150 rating. Next we will see C30 specification, that is basically for 300 rating. The pound rating is 300 RF race phase, material is carbon steel. Here you can see design pressure and operating temperature is a little bit higher than the previous one. The items are specified, pipe, fittings, flanges, what are the size, what are the weight rating, etc. Everything is specified over here. Coming to gasket, it is flexitalic style and it is 300 rating. Next let's see what is ASME. Founded in 1880 as the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, today ASME International is a non-profit educational and technical organization with more than 120,000 members worldwide. ASME codes and standards were developed to enhance the public safety and productivity of the engineers. The ASME standards are the sort of technical guides for the designers, manufacturers and users regarding the usage of the product. Some of these standards are written in few paragraphs while others may run into multiple pages. ASME codes set the guidelines for the mechanical engineers to follow to common system of manufacturing in the countries that have adopted ASME standards. Let's see some of the ASME standards. These are some of the ASME standards. You can see B16.10. It's face-to-face and end-to-end dimensions of valves. We have to refer this standard for the valve dimensions. Then next is B16.11 for the forged fittings, socket welding and threaded. B16.20 for metallic gaskets for pipe flanges. B16.21 for non-metallic flat gaskets for pipe flanges. B16.25 for butt welding ends. B16.34 valve flange, threader and welding end. B16.36 for orifice flanges. B16.47 large diameter steel flanges. B16.48 line blanks. B16.49 factory made wrought steel butt welding induction bends. And B16.5 pipe flanges and flange fittings. Then B16.9 factory made rod, butt weld fitting, etc. These are some of the standards of ASME. Next is ASME B31.3 process piping. Process piping is the piping that convey fluids under pressure or vacuum within the limits of a petroleum refinery, chemical plant, gas processing plant, pharmaceutical, textile, paper, semiconductor and cryogenic plants and related processing plants and terminals. This standard contains rules for piping typically found in the above mentioned plants, and it prescribes requirements for materials and components, design, fabrication, assembly, erection, examination, inspection and testing of piping. Next is ASTM International. ASTM International, formerly known as American Society for Testing and Materials, is an international standards organization that develops and publishes voluntary conscious technical standards for a wide range of materials, products, systems and services. ASTM develops and publishes technical standards for many different industries with the goal of enhancing performance and safety over a wide range of products, materials, systems and services. Let us see few ASTM standards. These are the ASTM standards used in the piping. We can see A53, it's a specification for pipe, steel, black and hot dipped, zinc coated, welded and seamless. Like that we can see all of the material standard. A106, this is the most common one. Standard specification for seamless carbon steel pipe for high temperature services. In our isometrics we can see this standard as a common one. There are many standards. A182 is for the stainless steel pipe. Then comes A333, that is for seamless and welded steel pipe for low temperature service. I will share this document with you so you can refer the standards. These all are pipe standards. And these are ASTM standards for steel tubes, boiler, superheater and miscellaneous tubes. You can see A178, A179. A179 is for specification for seamless cold drawn low carbon steel heat exchanger and condenser tubes. Then comes ASTM standards for heat exchanger and condenser tube, that is previously we see A179. Then ASTM standards for mechanical tubing, that is A511, 512, 513 etc. will comes for the mechanical tubing. For structural tubing it is A500, A501 etc. Next important thing is for welded fittings, A234, that is specification for piping, fittings of rod, carbon steel and alloy steel for moderate and high temperature service. This also is a very common standard in our isometrics. Then comes A403, A420. For steel castings A27, A47, A48 etc. Another important standard is for the forgings. A105, that is a specification for carbon steel forgings for piping application. This is also one of the commonly used one. Then A182 for the alloy steel pipe flanges. These all are the ASTM standards. Here few important ones are highlighted. A53, that is a standard specification for pipe, steel, black and hot dipped, zinc coated, welded and seamless. A105, that is for the carbon steel forgings. A106 for the pipe, standard specification for seamless carbon steel pipe. A182 for the stainless steel pipe, pipe flanges. A193 is for the bolting. 194 is for the nut bolts. Then A33, that is standard specification for seamless and welded steel pipe for low temperature service. So these are common ASTM standards. I will share this document with you so that you can refer this. When we do the isometric studies, you will see the standard in that isometrics.